Israel recaptured the Old City of Jerusalem from Jordan in 1967, the Jewish state has maintained a fragile religious balance, and the Temple Mount is indeed the most divisive real estate in the world. Jewish activists for decades have been leading efforts to change the status quo as a matter of religious freedom by demanding, if Muslims can pray there, why not Jews? One of the hottest end-time prophecies at the moment is the building of a third temple. This is a big topic in New Testament Bible prophecy. The very real possibility of a third temple is a sign that no other generation has seen. All the implements of temple worship have already been created by industrious and devoted visionaries. Right now we're living in the time period between the second temple that was destroyed in 70 BC and the third temple. Hardly a week goes by without some Temple Mount controversy for fear that the Jews will build their house of worship. The Hebrew prophets all proclaimed that in the last days, the exiles of Israel will return to the promised land and restoration of the temple will be their greatest ambition. Ezekiel chapter 37 predicted the dry bones of the nation of Israel coming to life again in their own land. Just as the prophets foretold, the Jewish people are returning to the Holy Land from the four corners of the earth after 19 centuries of global exile. We're seeing the fulfillment of Isaiah chapter 43 verses 5 to 6. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bring your offspring from the east, and gather you from the west. I will say to the north, give them up. And to the south, do not hold them back. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. And while all of this activity called Aliyah in Hebrew is happening, preparations are well underway to build the third temple. The head of the far-right quasi-libertarian Zehut party said that he wants to rebuild the Jewish temple on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem immediately.
שיבנה בית המקדש? ברור, כולנו רוצים שבית המקדש ייבנה, לא?
That's a really loaded question, man. I mean, that's not like a simple question.
Would it change something, I don't know, to the Jews?
Of course. It's a big part of the Jewish religious identity, you know, having the temple, a place of worship.
Because it's a redemption of our culture. It's who we are as a people. We're coming back to who we are.
Everything.
This is a dream that we have.
We have to live the present and dream. If we don't have dreams, we don't have anything, right?
I can't even answer that question. I can't even imagine it. I think everything would change.
I'm not really sure that we even know this, really. I mean, it should change our whole level of consciousness of how we live our lives to have God's presence so visible and so clear.
A lot happened this year, not just Meron, a lot of things that just doesn't make sense. And I think it's a wake-up call for all of us, and I think hopefully it's coming soon, because I don't know how else to explain any of it. So
everyone will be equal, and we're going to live happy, in peace.
The temple is going to be the greatest building in the world. It's going to be a place that will bring good to all nations. Read the Bible, it's written there. I mean, you don't have to ask me, come on.
Nobody's going to be jealous of each other. Nobody's going to be poor or stuff like that. The whole world is going to be very wise, very happy, very healthy.
Every religion is welcome. Every religion is welcome. Religion is welcome. So that's why I think that way.
So you would come to the Holy Temple to pray with all the nations together?
Yes, all together, all religions.
It would be nice sometime in the future, maybe in messianic times, when everyone can pray together. We're all praying to the same God, just different words.
The world will be one, and the God's only one. All peoples come to the one. That's written. It's my belief.
We all have the same God eventually. We all believe in the same God.
All the people in the world will understand that there is one God.
מקום שמאחד בין הדתות, האמת שזה יכול להביא לא יודעת, אולי זה הפתרון לכל המלחמות שקורות, כל המלחמות דת.
כן, בית המקדש היה פותר את
יכול להיות מקום מרכזי שמאחד בין כל הדתות. אם היה, לא יודעת, כן, נראה לי.
אין בתולדות האנושות מקום שכולם מגיעים אליו מתוך אידיליה ורואים בו כמקום של שלום. אין, כל תולדות האנושות אין את זה. אז אתה בא פה עם איזשהו קונספט חדש. אם הקונספט הזה יכול לעבוד, אני הראשון קונה את הכרטיס VIP.